Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. I've had to redo the intro because I messed it up in the car. There were so many bits wrong with it, so that's why I'm going to jump in the video. So welcome to the channel, hope you're all well. I didn't get to do the video I planned today. The weather has been abysmal. We've had snow, we've had rain. I just haven't been able to get out and do anything that I wanted to do, so this is going to be a bit of a different video about what I like and dislike about the fn2, my personal one, as well as the fn2 in general. But I've got two bits of great news, well, for me anyway. So the first and most important one was I had a message from Danny from Dino Days Performance, and he's very kindly offered to help me, which is I'm over the moon with. Really chuffed and thankful to Danny and Rich, I think it is as well. I think I spoke to Rich a little bit, but not much. But yeah, they'd like to help out with the channel. I'll drop their link in the description box. But if you could all go over to their page, give them a follow, subscribe, like, whatever, all of it, and on their Insta page as well. That would be mostly appreciated. Much appreciated. And the second bit of news is that the garage confirmed that on Thursday the car will be going in for its performance parts. So I can't wait. It's been so long coming to get these bits on the car, just due to saving up the money to get them fitted. So I cannot wait for that. But yeah. So let's crack on with the video about the love and hate of the fn2. So we're going to start with the things that I love about the car. So the first thing I love about this car is the way it looks. I know it's a Marmite car and there's a lot of people that don't like the way it looks, but I personally think there's not a bad angle of this car. And it's aged really well. Like, it doesn't look like, what are we on now? It doesn't look like a 12, 13-year-old car. You know, it looks better than some of the modern stuff that comes out, in my personal opinion. So yeah, I think it's a good looking car. Number 2 is I love my carbon fibre. I absolutely adore it. If I could have more, I would. If I was rich, if I could afford it. But I'd love to get some interior carbon parts. All my carbon parts are exterior at the moment and in the engine bay. But yeah, I'd love to have some interior carbon parts. But I just think, for me, carbon sets a car off, especially certain colour cars, and I think the red especially. So number 3 thing I love about these cars is the way they are inside. If you look at it, I mean, my car's a 2007. I think they started making these in 2006. But you just didn't get anything like this in that time in any other brand. You know, the digital display and stuff. You know, Honda really went to town with this. If you look at the EP3, the end of the EP3s and the beginning of the fn2s, this is such a massive step up. It's part of the reason why I went for an fn2.7 EP3 was just I like my gadgets and I like the digital display and the electric folding mirrors and stuff, and it's just a nice place to be in my eyes. The seats are comfy as well, so can't complain about that. So yeah, I love that. And the last thing which I love about these, I can't remember if we're on number 4 or number 5, but it's the practicality of them. They're so big inside. When I moved flats, I literally folded the back seats down and I got a double bed frame in the back of it. I got a double mattress in the back of it, chest of drawers, anything and everything. Just goes straight in the back of it. They're such good cars, are so big. I see a lot of people saying, oh, they're getting rid of their fn2s because they need a family car because they've got a baby on the way. These are ideal. I mean, I know it's a pain that the back doors that hasn't got back doors and you have to go through the seats, but I never struggled. I've got a 10-year-old and a 3-year-old and it's not a problem. They're good family cars. So, on to the things that I dislike about this car. There's not going to be much, to be fair, because I do like them. But first one is the length of the doors. The doors are so big and heavy. Just to come out and film this, I've literally had to sit in my car and let the handbrake off from the passenger side and roll it out of my space, because even if people give you a decent amount of space, it's still not long enough when you're a big bloke like me to get in and out of the car. They are absolutely massive. It's like you literally have to walk the length of a parking spot to open your door. It's crazy. So yeah, that's the first thing I would say I probably dislike about it. Do you know what? I struggled for the dislike list, really. So the second one would have to be, I know I've got the dreaded boot leak, the horrific boot leak. So I've got to take out strip all the interior parts out in the back and try and tackle that and seal what I can find. But yeah, I just think that for me, it's awful. It's rubbish. I just don't know what I'm going to find down in the depths of the boot. So cross fingers, it's not a rust fest. And I think probably the third thing, and probably the only other thing that I would say is wrong with these is, I'm going to sound so bad, is the lack of power. I just think they should have staged it up. They should have stepped it up a little bit from the EP3. I think, like the Mugen, the proper Mugen in these, it got the nice big wing at the back. It got the vented arches and everything, and it got I think it's a 2.2. It got the engine, maybe the 2 litre, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but I think they came out like with a tiny bit more horsepower. I think if these come out of the factory with 230, 250, I know it's a big ask from a naturally aspirated engine, but if they just come out with that, I just feel like it would have had that bit more get up and go. But yeah, I mean, a little bit more power would have been nice, but I know in its day it was decent and it competed with what it could. But yeah, just a bit more power, please. And that's it, guys. That is it. That is what I love and hate about my car. As I said again, not the video that I wanted to do. The car is going into the garage on Thursday afternoon, so I'm going to try and get something done on Wednesday to upload next Sunday. If not, we may be looking at an upload on Monday, but I'll see how I get on. Once again, massive thank you to Danny at Dino Days for contacting me and saying he wants to help. Please head over there, guys. Have a look at their YouTube channel. Get on their Insta as well. And just give them a follow, a like, and show them some love, because they're cracking at what they do. As for me, if you like it, give the video a like. Subscribe. Give me some love. And yeah, I will see you all on the next one.